Question. Are you tired of buying Facebook or Zillow leads? Facebook ads, Zillow leads that just don't work. Or maybe your broker provides leads for you, but the leads are just no good. Or are they? What if by knowing exactly what to say, you could convert these leads into hot buyers or sellers? If you want to know exactly what to say, keep on watching. Let's get it. All right. If you don't know, my name is Sean Calhoun, and today I have with me
Christina Calhoun.
my lovely wife, and we're going to be showing you exactly what to say to these leads. Now, you're going to want to listen all the way to the end, because not only are we going to show you exactly what to say, might want to pull out a pen, because you're not going to want to miss a few things, because guess what? This can affect, think about it. Converting these leads, how could that affect your family? How could that affect your bank account? Right? How could that affect you and your office? Just what people think about you and you're being successful at this, okay? We want you to have the freedom, the success in real estate that you are looking for. So again, let's get it. Stay to the end. All right. So, Christina, let's get right into it. Talk to me.
Well, don't let this happen to you,
Oh.
because we've bought leads before and felt like, man, we are just wasting money on these leads because they don't work.
Or let's keep it real. I had a broker that had leads coming to me. And I'm just keeping it real. I wasn't even calling all of them. Number one, I really didn't know what to say to them. And when I called, they were hanging up on me. Some of them were just, rent for rent. I just want a rental right now. I got to go. Or, it just, they weren't great. The people who were like, hey, let's go right now had no money. Yeah.
Or they wouldn't answer, right?
That's it. They wouldn't answer. So, that was me. That was my situation. But I don't know. Maybe that's happened to you. If not, if you don't know what to say, it will. So I actually made a decision. I said, I see other people, they're having tremendous success. Why can't I have that same success? And maybe if you're watching this video right now, you're ready for that same success. And guess what? I was able to find it. And we're giving that to you. Exactly what we did. But I want you to know what I had to do to get it. We had to actually get mentors, people who cared about us, to actually teach us exactly what to say. Now, in this video, if you go back, there's going to be a video that tells you something you need to know before of what to say. So if you haven't watched that one, go back and watch this video of understanding the home buying cycle and the home selling cycle. You need to understand the home buying cycle.
Yeah.
All right.
And you got to figure out where they are in the process. And if you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out, because otherwise you're not really going to understand this next part.
That's right. You can go to prettyhomeacademy.com and type that in. You'll find it there. All right. And then the other thing after this, okay, we're going to tell you what to say today, but after this, you're going to also need to know what not to say and what to do. Okay. There's some things that you need to say and some things you need to do. So make sure you check out those videos as well. Okay.
So once you get them on the phone, you basically need to have a mini consultation with them.
Mhm, that's right. So we have an acronym for this mini conversation. And the acronym, if you got your pen, if you don't know this, write it down. It's LP Mama.
Mm-hmm.
LP Mama. LPMAMA. Now, let's start with the overview. What does LP Mama, this mini consultation, what does this stand for?
So starting with the L, it has to do with the location that they're interested in. And you want to ask it in the form
Well,
of a question.
well, let's not go into detail yet. First off, what does
The whole
LP
thing.
Mama? Yeah, what does it stand for?
So the L's location,
Yeah,
the P's price,
price,
the M is their motivation,
motivation,
A is agent.
agent,
Then you've got mortgage or money. Are they paying with cash or
and,
getting a loan?
and finally, most importantly,
Appointment.
gotta make that appointment. So we're gonna break this down on this conversation. Now, Christina, you said something really important just now. I need you to repeat that about the how do we pose this conversation?
You got to be asking them questions because the questions are the answers.
You might not get that just yet. Maybe you did, but the question is the answer. Okay, so let's go into our first one, location.
Yeah.
What question would you ask them about location? I mean, what do you say? What are you saying?
So, what area, what location are you interested in living in? So,
Hmm.
you're getting them engaged in the conversation
Hmm.
by talking about the location where they want to live.
Hmm. And if you notice, this is not a yes or no question. This is called a viewpoint question. So
Hmm.
by asking this viewpoint question, you're going to engage them
Hmm.
to talk.
So
Okay.
when the lead comes in, it may have a city that they were searching in. And then you can also ask them, is that the only area that
Right.
you were interested in?
That's right. Or are there any other cities or areas that you like? Now, when they say that, you need to listen closely and go deeper on location. Just because you ask that one question, that's not it. On all of these questions, remember it's a mini consultation, which is a conversation, which means you ask a question. You're not just drilling them with questions, but you're asking a question and you're listening, you're taking notes, and then you'll ask more questions on that. And then you're also going to talk. Be a person. All right. Talk to them like a friend. So, for example, with the location, let's give you an example. Okay. So, Christina, as far as location, I noticed that you're looking here in Birmingham. Is Birmingham the only city that you're interested in becoming a homeowner in?
Maybe Troy or Beverly Hills also.
Okay, all right. And why those locations, may I ask?
Well, I like Birmingham because I know it has a really good school district, also Troy. But Beverly Hills is at least close enough to those areas too.
Okay, so schools are
Hmm.
really important to you.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that. So that's how you go a little bit deeper and ask that and have a conversation with it instead of just let me demonstrate how to do that the wrong way. Okay. Hey, Christina, I noticed that you were looking in Birmingham to buy. Is that the only place you want to buy?
um, maybe Troy or Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question. Right? There's no conversation, there's no interaction, and now I'm a commodity. I'm not a consultant. I'm not being an expert. Whereas being an expert, a consultant, a human, actually caring is a lot better. All right, so let's continue. What's next? So we got the location. Let's just say we got location. What's next?
Price.
All right.
So you could structure it while I look up homes in those areas, What price range were you comfortable with?
That's right. Now, sometimes people may be in different parts of the journey. So they may not know their price range. So they may say, okay, I'm looking in 5 to 600,000, right? But maybe they don't know. So how can you help them with the price? Well, if they don't know, you can ask them, well, where would you like your monthly payments to be? They may know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I'm comfortable spending, no more than 4,000 a month, no more than 2,500 a month. Okay. Well, I know that that's going to be X amount. So that's how much I can get them. And if you don't know that, just grab a mortgage calculator, look at the current interest rates, and then you can see what those are. So you'll have that in your head. So you are truly the expert and you can give them the price. Okay. So that's price. And the same thing, when they say price, conversate with them. Don't just do the one-liners, 21 questions, type thing. All right, what's next?
So next is, what is their motivation for moving right now?
Okay, so do I say that? Hey, Christina, so what's your motivation?
Mm. That's a good way to have someone put the brakes on you, like,
All right, so let's do that. Give me another chance, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, you're looking to be a homeowner and we got the price range that you're comfortable in. All right. Now, why are you looking to, become a homeowner at this particular time?
Well, it could be because of my job,
No,
right?
tell me, like a real conversation. Why?
Well, I'm starting a new job, and that was the area that I want to be in, also for the school districts, but that's, within 30 minutes of where I work.
Okay. Where were you working at?
Wherever.
Beaumont, right? Whatever.
Perfect.
Right? Okay. So, I mean, that's a hospital. It's in the area I just
Yeah.
did. So, a lot of people do move in to particular areas to be near their job, right? So, that actually tied back to location a little bit. But again, the motivation of why, what's the reason? Okay. So, I do need you to role play with me because otherwise, I can't get the motivation out of you.
Right.
All right. So, just fake it till you make it. All right. All right. So again, so you said that you have a job. Is this a new job that you'll be starting?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Okay.
I start in about 30 days. So I really want to
Okay.
be in before December.
Okay, great. Are you currently in a lease or are you moving from out of state?
I am currently in a lease.
Okay. And when is that lease up?
It's up in January, but I think I can get out of it a little bit early with enough notice.
Okay. All right. So is there any other reasons, anything else that are important, like timelines that we need to know about then?
I mean, I don't want to be moving in the winter,
Okay.
so
Okay. So
yeah,
the sooner
before
the better.
December is good.
All right, well let's get on it. All right, so I'm really trying to dig deep in that motivation. It seems like the important thing with the timeline, there's a lease, starting a new job, 30 days, and we know it takes 30 days probably to close, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending. And then also we know that depending on the market, sometimes sellers ask for a time after. So
Hmm.
that is something that we'll have to discuss, but not right now, but getting that motivation. So get the real motivation. That's really important
Hmm.
because you want to know how to help them. That's
Right.
really important. Or I want you to run that back and I'll know something different. All right. So, why are you looking to move into these particular areas, become a homeowner at this time?
Well, I just wanted to look around to see what's available, since I know, rates are low. It might be a good time to buy, but I might be like, I don't really need anything for the next 6 months or so.
Okay, for the next 6 months or so. That's awesome. Well, I mean, that's really good that you're a planner and we can actually get things lined up for you. Okay. So that's good. Now I know the motivation, the timeline that is out further. That's actually okay because in 6 months from now, she's going to need a home. And in 6 months from now, my family's going to need a paycheck. So that's still good. Now, where it wouldn't be good is if a person was totally not motivated.
Right.
I'm just looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kicking tires. And if they say that, they may just be in the awareness phase. That's okay. That's okay too, but that's not a hot lead. That's not someone that we should be working with. That's someone who should be on our watch list, not someone that we should be working with at this time. Okay. All right. So it's very important to understand motivation. What's next?
Next is agent. Have they
Mm,
signed an agreement to work with another agent?
yeah, that's really important. And that's just a direct question. Most of the time it's no, but sometimes it's yes. You need to know this so you will know
Mm-hmm.
not to be doing certain things. Now, however, I want to tell you something. And by me telling you this, I almost feel like I'm giving you a super unfair advantage. Really. There is a law of reciprocity. Okay. Reciprocity means I'm giving you something with absolutely, I may never get anything in return. I'm just doing this because I'm doing it. Now, quite often with reciprocity, I would like something in return, but I may not be getting anything in return. That's how we work. Give an example, and this might be a bad example of reciprocity, but at a bar, a guy may buy a girl a drink. Why might a guy buy a girl a drink? Because he wants their phone number
Yeah.
or something else. So that's an example of reciprocity. Why do people still do it? They've been doing it for years because it works. Okay, so how does this apply to agent? Even if they have an agent, it may or may not work out with that agent. Have you ever been dropped by a customer? Yeah. Have you ever dropped a customer? Yeah. Okay. That happens. We know that. So that may happen as well. So do reciprocity. Give them something without anything in return. Okay. I'm going to send you some homes. I may show you a home. If you decide to move forward, write it up with your agent. My agent can't get me into this house. They're not going to be able to show it to me. Okay, listen, do me a favor. I'm going to show you this house. Just give me some referrals. Refer me your friends. I'm going to get you in this house. You write it up with your agent. Do you want referrals? Yeah. So just because they say they have an agent, most people just drop them. That's not what we do. And by knowing this, you're going to have an unfair advantage over most agents. I hope you got that point. What's next?
The next M has to do with money. Are they getting a mortgage or are they buying it cash?
Right. So you can ask them that. Have you already been pre-approved, for a loan, or were you buying it with cash? And they're going to give you a yay or nay. You can go into that part of the conversation. What's next?
The last A is for appointment.
Ah, yes. Yes. Appointment. This is what everything's all about. Now, what is the best appointment we are shooting for?
That would be a buyer consultation, usually at a showing.
That's it. That's what we want. Okay. So if they have we've went through this other part of our consultation, they're good. We want to get them out to that home. We want to set an appointment to show them the home. Now, what if, maybe they didn't check all the marks? Do we still set an appointment?
Yeah.
For what?
You can, like Sean was saying with the reciprocity, sometimes they're early on in the buying process. If you show them a home, then they're beginning to know, like, and trust you. And then when they are ready to buy in 6 months and you're following up with them, that's key.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to be working with you.
That's right. So it could be to still show that home. Or it could be just to follow up with them, like Christina said. It could be just to send them some homes. It could be to help them get qualified. Or maybe you help them get qualified, but they have to wait. We had a client who had a late payment. It was 6 months prior. So we know he has to wait 6 months, right? Okay, well, he's 6 months out. We're sending them homes. We're keeping in touch. We're talking about the family, getting to know them more, over time. And then boom, when we're ready, when he's ready, we can help him accomplish his goals. So set an appointment for something. Call them, text them, email them, do something. All right. That is the structure of it. However, there are some things that you can say that will completely kill everything. You're going to want to tune in or watch this video to learn what not to say, and then also what you need to do, because there is a way you need to actually perform this call, text, or email. All right, we're going to get into that a little later. Thanks for watching. Check out Pretty Home Academy. You can like this. If you got some value from it, drop us a comment if you want more or have other questions. And until the next one, let's get it.
Thanks for watching.